Hello, hello, my lovelies. Welcome to Amanda's Crafty Corner. I'm Amanda, and this is my Crafty Corner. Well, today we are going to be working on my lovely Comfortable Breakfast by Painting Fairy. I am absolutely obsessed with this one, and because I like working in the bottom left-hand corner, that is what we're doing. And we're going to work on, I know it's really, really hard to see, but it's these purple circles. Um, and yeah, we're gonna do a little bit of a chit chat. I know you can see my shadows because my light is behind me, unfortunately. I have no other space for it. Um, but yeah, let's get into it before we get into the cross stitch. So welcome, 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 my lovelies. Welcome old, welcome new. Remember, if you have not subscribed yet and you're really enjoying my videos, please, please, please hit that subscription button. Not only that, please hit the bell so you're notified every time I have a video. I am only going to have two this week just because it's only Tuesday and it's been a week. Also, for those who don't know who Painting Fury is, I'm going to pull up their website. Um, I'm going to attempt to pull up their website and then I'll pull it up on here as well. So here we go. Painting Fairy. Yay! I know the screen is kind of small for you, but here we go. So they have free shipping on all orders over $49, and I believe that's $49 USD. As you can tell, I'm in Canada. I spend money in Canadian dollars. So if you scroll down, you will see their cross stitch kits, all fabrics and stitchables, embroidery thread tools, limited time offer cross stitch charts and patterns. Because yes, I'm going to click on it. They do offer e-patterns for some of their projects. You're going to see my recently viewed at the bottom there. Please ignore it because I look through this website a lot. Um, so here's some of their new arrivals. They call it Meng Meng Owl 1, which is cute Owl 1. As you all know, I've already done that. They are also doing this limited one person per order, losing money to gain reputation. It is the European town. It is gorgeous. It even shows you how many that they have sold. They have 601 are sold. If you are a new customer, they will offer another 10% off. And not only that, you can get 5% off with my discount code Amanda's Crafty Corner. So they offer this in 14, 16, 18, and 11 count, but most of them, from my understanding, is mostly 14 count. So if we go to like the Pokemon one that I really, really want, but as you can tell, it's really expensive. Oh, no, now they have an 11 count. So now they are offering 11 count. Would I do it in 11 count? No, because then it's going to be even bigger than what it is. Um, Give me one moment. I'm just going to put something on Do Not Disturb because every time I don't, my Discord's going to go off, as you can tell. So yeah, they have lots and lots. They have here's their tarot cards. They just have a lot. Go take a look. They have animal cross stitch, food cross stitch, flower cross stitch, landscape, characters, and super max cross stitch. So they have a lot. They have a lot of tools. And again, whole new, all new products they're showing. They have embroidery thread, which is their Egyptian cotton that you can buy. Like they have like 25 count, Lugana, easy count. Like they have so much. Go take a look. And just so that I can make sure that I'm on Do Not Disturb even on my computer. There we go. And yeah, go take a look at them. I know I've been jibber jabbering for like 4 minutes now, so we'll get into the cross stitch. Um, and yeah, it's Tuesday night. You're gonna see this on Friday, and I'm already done with the week. Even though there is lots of happy things going on this week, it's also been very crazy and dramatic. Um, so like I said, I got my I think for so for the Tuesday video, you all saw that I got my nails done, but oh boy, there's a lot of drama. There's a lot of drama at my work now. Um, So, unfortunately, on August the 6th, my manager's mom had passed away from cancer. She was young. She was like 79, yeah, 79 years old. Um, so as a way to support her, a whole bunch of us from work uh, went to the viewing to give our condolences to her and her family. And unfortunately, we didn't tell one coworker. Um, and really, it wasn't up to us at front desk to tell said coworker, but either way, my manager today, again, it's Tuesday, sent out a lovely text thanking us for going, for showing our support. And then I got a text message from the coworker who had no idea what was going on, that we ended up going to the viewing on Sunday. Or, yeah, I guess we can call it the viewing. The viewing on Sunday. Um, from there, Monday was just a little awkward, very tension filled. There's a lot going on at work in regards to this one coworker where she has basically told me she wants to quit a couple times, and I'm just like, I don't know what to say. I don't know what to tell you. Really, it's not my place to say anything, and it isn't. I was talking to my partner about this. Um, it is making things very uncomfortable for a lot of us because it's just one of those things. Um, at work, some of the doctors are treating said person a little bit differently now. Not that they mean to. Um, it was a little bit of a stressful day on Monday. We had so many emergencies, it wasn't even funny. Apparently, scans weren't being saved and whatnot. And I may have said something a little louder than probably necessary, but I told the doctor this is why you have me and the other coworker so that we can fix, mistakes that are happening, or we can figure out your schedule, because we know after a certain time, because she is pregnant, um, that she gets tired really, really easily. And by like 3 o'clock, she's kind of done because we see upwards of 30 plus patients in a day. And it's like back to back to back to back to back with a little bit of a lunch break in between. And then again, it's back to back to back to back. And she was running behind by like 10 minutes, and it kind of freaks her out when she does that. And she gets more stressed than normal. And then she kind of takes it out on the rest of us and stresses us out because of it. And yeah, I sent the coworker home a little early yesterday because I'm like, I'm over the tension, I'm over the drama, I'm over it all. Just it's fine. Go home. Um, so me and another coworker closed up yesterday, and it's just one of those things. It's kind of just building and building and building. I'm hoping tomorrow will be better for them. I actually have Wednesday off because it is, yay, my little man's fifth birthday. And I'd rather focus on that. So even like Monday night after work, I went and I ordered his cake for the flavor that he wants, with, happy fifth birthday with his name on it. I actually ordered two because I ordered one for Wednesday and I ordered one for Saturday because we're throwing a nice birthday bash for him. Um, and yeah. So it's only Tuesday and I'm ready for this this week to be over. We had a doctor's appointment today. I'm not going to go into the nitty-gritty details. Um, but now we have two doctor's appointments next week, so my life is just doctor's appointments. I've even told this to patients, and they're like, "Oh, but you're so young." I go, "Yeah, but I'm diabetic." And that means a lot of doctors, and not just regular doctors like my family doctor. I have, you know, I go to what we call a diabetes education center, which has a whole bunch of doctors and nurses and nutritionists there. And then when I see that doctor, I have to go to my family doctor and discuss results with him as well. Because yes, I do have a male family doctor. So it's a lot. And then not only kind of that, um, I even told him. And then I have my son's doctors to deal with, and he's got a couple doctors. I also have a dermatologist because we're trying to figure out my rosacea because despite the fact that I'm on medication and this and that for it, it still won't go away. Um, it's just my life is a chaotic mess of just doctor's appointments. It's just a chaotic mess of doctor's appointments. And then I get asked, "Oh, do you get your eyes checked?" I go, "I work for an optometrist. If I have a problem with my eyes, I go to the doctors and I'm like, can somebody just please take a look at my eyes? I will do an optos, get images of the back of my eye. Can you take a look? I just want to make sure there is no bleeding in my eyes because with diabetes, yes, there can be bleeding of the eyes. I just want to make sure that I'm okay." And yeah. It's one of the perks. Of course, I also get my son to go and get his eyes checked because, again, I work in the field and I get told all the time, make sure that you know you do it. And I'm like, yes, I know. He's covered by OHIP until the day he turns 20. Do you not think I'm going to not use it? If he only needs to be seen once a year, that's better because we do have patients that will be every 6 months. We have patients that are every 3 months. We have patients that are every week, depending on what it is. So, yeah, his eyes are good. Sorry, I'm using this more as a venting than anything else, just because it's a lot. My life is a lot. It's boring, but it's a lot. Can I say that? Am I allowed to say that? So, yeah, this is my whip and chat. It's not going to be a very long one. I'm not going to make it an hour long, I promise. Um, I enjoy my little videos and I enjoy, hearing, not really hearing your comments, but getting your comments and hearing what you're working on. So please let me know. We're 13 minutes into this basically. Um, Let me know your thoughts. Let me know what you're working on. Is anybody else buying from Painting Fairy? If you are, I do have a link um, where I have the discount code at the description box. Um, it is an affiliate link. I do make a tiny, tiny, tiny amount of money off of it, like teeny tiny. I believe it's like 15% commission. So if you could do that to help my channel out, that would be great as well. I do plan to order more stuff from Painting Fair. I have so much in my wish list. You saw the three that was there. That was from me not being logged in. If you saw my actual wish list, I'm gonna just turn this one off and see if this is better. No, you still have a shadow because of my other light. It's fine. It's fine. You'll just have double the shadow. Um, words. I do have a lot on my wish list. I have a lot of that I want from Wadabiz as well. I did do an unboxing for that. And I am going to talk to Sandy about doing a stitch along with the I was just looking at it. I think it's Magical Beauty or Magical Burst. Either way, I do want to do a stitch along with that. I also did post up the poll for timings for live. So far it looks like Tuesdays at 9:30, which is perfect because we'll do that one live if you really want. We can do that one live or we'll go back and forth with what I do on my lives. I do want to get more frames. So I have the stand. We're good with the stand. I have my Painting Fairy stand, which is beside me. I'm actually using the Wadabiz desk stand for this one right now, just to make it easier to record. So I'm kind of gonna put it back on its stand um, when I am done. And I'm either gonna work on um, Desi and Eve for a little bit tonight, or I will play a video game until I am ready to pass out. Little man let me nap today. He decided that he wanted to play in his bedroom, and he's like, "Mommy, you go lie down on the green bed." And I'm like, "Okay, can I nap?" So I ended up falling asleep for about an hour, maybe a bit longer. I don't know. He wakes me up when he's tired of watching me sleep. He does the same in the morning when I don't have to wake up early. Uh, he's like, "Mommy, it's time to wake up," and I'm like, "Okay, okay, no problem." Um, so yeah, yeah, it's only Tuesday. You'll be seeing this on Friday, so who knows how much I'm gonna have to tell you when I do Desi and Eve, because I'm probably gonna do that on Sunday, because Saturday I am busy, 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 or I'll do everything I need to do for Saturday, Friday night, and then record. I don't know yet. We'll figure it out. Because Sunday I might just need a break from everything and just play video games. And then I got to talk to my coworker about which Thursday she wants to go get her nails done. I have my whoops. I have my September ones picked out. So I'm doing like a cat eye again, but like kind of like a blacky, reddy, like red color with like a gold in the center. You'll see it when it's done. Now, my technician says that it's too early for that, but I'm like, no, 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 because once October hits, I'll be doing like Halloweeny themed nails. And because I do them every 3 to 4 weeks, it does last. So, you know. I'll forget it. I'll do this. I don't think there's a knot. No, it's just me being silly. But yeah, it's only Tuesday, and you're seeing this on Friday, so God only knows what's gonna happen Thursday and Friday. Typically, I would record this on a Thursday night, but I get home late on Thursday because I do close, and I would just rather not record late when I have work the next day. Like tomorrow, again, the Wednesday, I'm not working, and even if I was, I could nap for a couple hours before work because I start late on Wednesdays. I start at 12 o'clock in the afternoon on a Wednesday. Do I hate it? Absolutely, we all do. But it's the only day that we start late and we end late. So we try not to complain too much. But even my boss does not like Thursdays because she's like, yeah, we end so late on Wednesdays, and because we start so early on Thursdays, it doesn't really feel like we've had a break because you literally go home, you put your kids to the bed, you eat dinner, and then it's time for bed yourself, or you eat dinner and then put your kids. Either way, by the time that you get home, it's anywhere between 7:30 and 8, depending on where you live. And then like there's your night done. And I know a lot of people do stuff in the morning prior to that. I nap. I'm not gonna lie, I nap so that I can be a fully functioning adult by the time that work comes around. So, yeah. I am going to go until this thread is done just because I do fold it in half. And you get a lot. You do get a lot done with even it being folded in half. I did that for my owl and I still have lots of thread left. And then I typically do the loop method to start this because it's already in a loop. And then wherever I start, at least I don't have to cut, because yes, mm, there's like a little bit of confetti, but what I would typically do is I would do this first because then it's covered. Same here. I would do these. I would do this A that's in here first and then look for more A's. That's just me though, because like I said, typically what I do with my cross stitch, I pick like a 4 to 6 box radius. So one, two, these four or these six. I do all the colors in the box. So like this was over here. So then I would finish these down. Again, I don't really know if you can see. And where is here? I'm going to use this to show you. I'm going to try and bring you closer. So then with it being this box here, I would do the black with the line, the dash. I would do the red dashes. And once this box is completed, I would go to like this box. But because these are basically the same, I would finish these two and even a portion of this one. And then I would pick from here. And then once all this is done, because again, it leads into like this box and kind of this box, I basically keep going in that direction. But I also go until my thread has run out. But say I have this thread here and it finishes here. Well, I still have all of this to do and I have all of this to do here. So yeah, I do have leftovers for these green ones. Um, I just really didn't want to start a new thread of the green circles. I wanted to do something new. Again, I'm sorry if it's very blurry. Like I said, I do use a webcam to record. I use a program called OBS, which I use for streaming. Um, I know there's probably other places I could use to record and probably stream. I just like OBS. It's pretty easy to use. I have my key binds instead of having to use my mouse. I just grab my keyboard, click a button to start it, click a button to end it, and then I just go into my editing program and bada bing, bada boom. That's where you get all the music from. You get the transitions. I use Wondershare for all of that. That's why when Sandy let me know that she could barely hear me in my one video, I'm like, well, I did just update the program. So it could be when I updated my program, um, it just made my voice quiet because when I listened to the original sound, I could hear myself clear as day. Again, I'm sorry for the double shadows. But yeah, my apologies again for all of the quietness. And yeah, I do have another painting fairy that I want to work on besides the Ambolite and the Fall Autumn, but I have a smaller one that I'll probably start this weekend or at some point next week because I'm liking the smaller cross stitch in between my large projects because I'm doing so many large projects. I forgot to do an update on Charizard, but like I said, come end of August, I'll do kind of like a July and August month in review. Um, and I'll do my best to show you everything. It will be hard. I think with Desi and Eve, I'll just take a picture and post it up because that's, oops, of course I did that. Because it's on a frame. Um, or I'll put like the stand on the ground and I'll be able to show you. Um, because I do have a couple in like a wooden frame. Uh, I'll see. I'll see what I'm gonna do. If I have to, I'll just take pictures of everything and you'll just kind of see pictures of some and actual ones of others. My cute owl will be a picture just because I did give that to my son's friend. She absolutely loves it. She put it up on a wall because I gave her a frame for it. My mom was able to find a frame that's like 30 years old in our house that fitted in there. Kind of, I had to cut a lot of it, but I told them they are never allowed to take it out of the frame. They are never allowed to take that out of the frame. And yeah, I think I got like two more stitches in here. And then, yeah, we'll be done. I know most would probably go until they actually run out, but yeah, I just find it's harder to end my threads when I keep going, but that's just me. Maybe I can do one more. Yeah, we can do one more. And yes, I'm talking about this one right here. It's kind of all by its little lonesome. So, yeah, thank you all for watching and listening to me vent. I hope everybody has a wonderful day and a wonderful weekend. And I will definitely see you all. I will end it. I will just end that there. I will see you all in my next video. Again, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Bye, my lovelies.